2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Take a look at the Timberwolves.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they've split the first 2. So they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with the win tonight.
Both games featured adjustments from both sides. Different outcome, obviously. So this should be an interesting strategic battle.
Now, here's Fox. The drive by Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. 2 of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Here's Fox. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. For the 3, Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Fox with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Oh!
Wow, what a creative display by Harrison Barnes. In your face. Take that.
Outside Edwards. Has to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Edwards, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now, here's McDaniels. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Elbow shot. Edwards, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
3-pointer, Fox. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside for Randall. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Randall. And here's Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Down on the court, is your active man, Ice Squad. He's on another game. Again, that was your active man, Ice Squad.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs leading by 3. Fox goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
And his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Oh, here's Edwards. Still without a basket. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Randall. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Gobert's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
No good there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 1. From Target Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Covered by Vassell. Lock at 6. Shoots from the corner. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
The muscle from Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Randall. McDaniels with the ball. Down low. Fox with the steal. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Nobody near Barnes. Can't cash in from the high post. Fox with the steal. And here's the fast break. The pull-up. Castle misses. And here's the fast break. Randall hitting it all the way. Timberwolves passing it around. Alexander Walker. And the shot goes down.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got the lead back up to 10 now for San Antonio.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Spurs with some changes.
First team foul.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Gillingham with it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. 52 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Sohan. No good from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Right wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Spurs up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wembanyama looking it over. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gillingham. And the 3 off target.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's Shannon. He has yet to score. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Spurs leading by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Gobert in the corner. And he drives in. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, all that momentum and force, Rudy Gobert, that is pretty.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
A three from Wembanyama.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Several teams changing it up here. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the inside. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That three off the mark. Right side, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. To get it to Edwards and does. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Nice finish there to put him up in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some more of those touches down the stretch.
Inside. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Now, Alexander Walker. A second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Here's Branham. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Edwards. Here's Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
That's a 2 from Paul. Minnesota with the rebound. Now, Alexander Walker. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's good on the second. San Antonio leading. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Sohan with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's defended by Randall. Second shot opportunity. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this.